ओ सवित देव दुरितानि परासु यद भद्रम तन्न आसु। हे ऊर्जा के देवता सूर्य नारायण जी, मैं डॉक्टर सभाकांत द्विवेदी उच्च शिक्षा विभाग मध्य प्रदेश शासन के प्रतिनिधि के रूप में आपसे निवेदन करता हूं कि हमारे दर्शकों और विद्यार्थियों के पास उपस्थित नकारात्मक ऊर्जा को दूर करें, उनमें सकारात्मक ऊर्जा प्रवेशित कराएं। प्यारे विद्यार्थियों, एमएससी मैथमेटिक्स प्रीवियस के फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर के बच्चों के लिए, विद्यार्थियों के लिए 5वें पेपर जो ऑप्शनल पेपर के रूप में चलता है, एडवांस डिस्क्रीट मैथमेटिक्स के टॉपिक बेसिक थ्योरम्स ऑन होमोमॉर्फिज्म पर यह लेक्चर बेस्ड है। इस लेक्चर के प्रस्तुतकर्ता मैं डॉक्टर सभाकांत द्विवेदी, प्रोफेसर ऑफ मैथमेटिक्स हूं, और इस कंटेंट के रिव्यूअर हैं डॉक्टर मनोज कुमार शुक्ला, जो एचओडी मैथमेटिक्स डिपार्टमेंट, इंस्टीट्यूट फॉर एक्सीलेंस इन हायर एजुकेशन, भोपाल है। प्यारे बच्चों, हम टॉपिक के डिस्क्रिप्शन की बात करें तो यह हमारा आज का टॉपिक एमएससी प्रीवियस फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर के ऑप्शनल पेपर एडवांस डिस्क्रीट मैथमेटिक्स के यूनिट 1 से रिलेटेड है। इस टॉपिक को समझने के लिए, इस टॉपिक के नॉलेज को पाने के लिए आपके पास होमोमॉर्फिज्म का बेसिक नॉलेज होना चाहिए। कैसा नॉलेज होगा? बेसिक थ्योरम्स ऑन होमोमॉर्फिज्म जो लेक्चर 5 में हम आपसे डिस्कस करेंगे, उसको समझने के लिए सबसे पहले हमें होमोमॉर्फिज्म समझना होगा, होमोमॉर्फिज्म जानना पड़ेगा, होमोमॉर्फिज्म डिफाइन करना पड़ेगा। आइए हम लोग तेजी से इन बेसिक चीजों को डिफाइन करें, फिर उन्हीं होमोमॉर्फिज्म पर बेस्ड जो डिफरेंट रिजल्ट्स हैं, जिनको थ्योरम्स के नाम से जानते हैं, हम उनकी स्टडी और एनालिसिस करेंगे। प्यारे बच्चों, हम ग्रुपायड को डिफाइन करें। ग्रुपायड के लिए एक नॉन एम्प्टी सेट और एक ऑपरेशन पेयर किया, स्ट्रक्चर बनाया, क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी सेटिस्फाई करा दी, जो स्ट्रक्चर बना उसको हमने ग्रुपायड कह दिया, और n प्लस स्ट्रक्चर लिया नेचुरल नंबर एडिशन के साथ, वह ग्रुपायड बन गया। नेचुरल नंबर मल्टीप्लिकेशन के साथ लिया, यह भी स्ट्रक्चर ग्रुपायड बन गया, क्योंकि एडिशन और मल्टीप्लिकेशन दोनों नेचुरल नंबर में क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी सेटिस्फाई करते हैं। इंटीजर्स लिया निगेटिव के साथ, माइनस के साथ, इंटीजर्स का सब्सट्रैक्शन भी इंटीजर होता है, इसलिए ये भी स्ट्रक्चर, ये भी सिस्टम ग्रुपायड की डेफिनेशन को सेटिस्फाई किया, दैट इज क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी सेटिस्फाई। आइए सेमी ग्रुप को डिफाइन कर लें। जी बी ए नॉन एम्प्टी सेट, एक नॉन एम्प्टी सेट लें, ओ एक ऑपरेशन लें, सिस्टम बनाएं, उस सिस्टम में क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी सेटिस्फाई हो, एसोसिएटिव प्रॉपर्टी सेटिस्फाई हो। जैसे ही दो प्रॉपर्टी सिस्टम में सेटिस्फाई होंगे, सिस्टम को हम सेमी ग्रुप कहेंगे। एग्जाम्पल के रूप में अगर देखें तो नेचुरल नंबर प्लस के साथ और नेचुरल नंबर माइनस के साथ, मल्टीप्लिकेशन के साथ क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी और एसोसिएटिव प्रॉपर्टी, दोनों प्रॉपर्टी सेटिस्फाई करता है। इसलिए सिस्टम n प्लस और n मल्टीप्लिकेशन दोनों सिस्टम सेमी ग्रुप कहलाएंगे, बिकॉज ऑफ बोथ द सिस्टम n विथ एडिशन and natural number with multiplication satisfies closure property as well as associative property. Hence, the system n addition and n multiplication is a semi-group. An element is called idempotent in a semi-group. An element is called idempotent element. Idempotent element हिंदी में वर्ग सम अवयव कहते हैं। ऐसा एलिमेंट जिसका स्क्वायर, जिसका वर्ग, ऐसा है जिसका वर्ग वही एलिमेंट आए उसको वर्ग सम नियम या वर्ग सम अवयव कहते हैं। आइडेम्पोटेंट एलिमेंट इज ए स्क्वायर इक्वल टू ए, देन एलिमेंट इज आइडेम्पोटेंट एलिमेंट। नेक्स्ट, मोनायड, we have to define monoid. Take a system GO, G is non-empty set, O is operation, satisfy condition 1 closure property, condition 2 associative property, condition 3 identity property, that is system n G comma O, system G comma O have identity element with respect to operation O, ऑपरेशन ओ के रिस्पेक्ट में आइडेंटिटी एलिमेंट अगर जी में है तो हम आइडेंटिटी प्रॉपर्टी सेटिस्फाई करना कहेंगे और फिर सिस्टम का नाम हो जाएगा मोनायड। सेटिस्फाइंग दीज थ्री प्रॉपर्टी 1 2 3 सिस्टम इज कॉल्ड एज मोनायड। एग्जांपल, हमने होल नंबर्स लिए, सेट ऑफ होल नंबर्स एडिशन के साथ, पॉजिटिव रियल नंबर्स 0 to infinity इंटरवल मल्टीप्लिकेशन के साथ, इनको अगर हम लें, दो सेट जो स्क्रीन पे दिख रहे हैं, इन दोनों सिस्टम में प्रॉपर्टी 1 2 3 सेटिस्फाई है, इसलिए दोनों सिस्टम मोनायड कहलाएंगे। मोनायड हैं, मोनायड की कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई कर रहे हैं। सेमी ग्रुप एंड मोनायड के एग्जाम्पल्स की बात कर ली जाए, ये एक इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है। कलेक्शन ऑफ ऑल मैपिंग्स फ्रॉम x to x with composition, collection of mappings on x with operation composition is a semi group as well as monoid. कंपोजिशन क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी सेटिस्फाई करता है, कंपोजिशन एसोसिएटिव होता है, कंपोजिशन की आइडेंटिटी फंक्शन होता है जो कलेक्शन ऑफ ऑल मैपिंग्स में आता है, इसलिए ये तीनों प्रॉपर्टी सेटिस्फाई होते ही मोनायड बन गया। ऑल रिलेशन bx इज डिनोटिंग फॉर ऑल रिलेशन r फ्रॉम x to x विद कंपोजिशन ऑफ रिलेशन, यह भी सेमी ग्रुप बनेगा एज वेल एज मोनायड बनेगा। सेम लॉजिक बाई 1 की लॉजिक 2 में भी सेम काम करेगी। थर्ड, पावर सेट ऑफ x, एक सेट x दिया है, उसके ऑल पॉसिबल कलेक्शन ऑफ सबसेट्स, ऑल पॉसिबल सबसेट्स का कलेक्शन कर लें, यह कलेक्शन यूनियन के रिस्पेक्ट में एक मोनायड बनाएगा। वही कलेक्शन ऑफ ऑल सबसेट्स दैट इज पावर सेट इंटरसेक्शन के रिस्पेक्ट में भी मोनायड बनाएगा। अब क्वेश्चन होगा, यूनियन क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी सेटिस्फाई करता है, इंटरसेक्शन क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी सेटिस्फाई करता है, यूनियन एसोसिएटिव होता है, इंटरसेक्शन एसोसिएटिव होता है, यूनियन की आइडेंटिटी हाई होती है, इंटरसेक्शन की आइडेंटिटी यूनिवर्सल सेट होता है, इसलिए ये दोनों स्ट्रक्चर 3 और 4 मोनायड बना रहे हैं, तो सेमी ग्रुप ऑटोमेटिक बनेंगे। नेचुरल नंबर प्लस के साथ एंड नेचुरल नंबर मल्टीप्लिकेशन के साथ प्रॉपर्टी 1 2 3 तीनों सेटिस्फाई कर रहे हैं, इसलिए ये दोनों सिस्टम मोनायड बन रहे हैं। ऐसा हो सकता है क्या? आइए देखते हैं। नेचुरल नंबर प्लस के साथ, प्लस की आइडेंटिटी 0 होती है, 0 इज नॉट ए नेचुरल नंबर, means identity element of plus operation is not in n natural number, hence natural number satisfies condition 1 and 2 closure property and associativity holds in n plus, but identity does not belong to natural number. For addition, identity 0 which is not a natural number. As we see in natural number multiplication, identity element for multiplication is 1 which is in n which is a natural number, hence n multiplication is monoid and semi group, n plus is semi group but not monoid. Even numbers with plus operation even integers with plus operation, even integers with multiplication operation. Even integer plus operation के साथ बात करेंगे. 0 is even number which is identity. Even integers with operation plus satisfies the condition of monad, that is closure, associative and identity, hence it is monad. Even integer with multiplication के साथ जब काम करेंगे, मल्टीप्लिकेशन की आइडेंटिटी 1 है, 1 इवन नंबर नहीं है, नॉट ए इवन नंबर, therefore even number with multiplication is not monad, but it is semi group because it satisfies property 1 and 2. Next, ZM modulo classes. We have discussed modulo classes in earlier lectures. You are well known to these modulo classes. With the help of these modulo classes, we have designed multiplication modulo M group and multiplication modulo M group. We will define multiplication modulo M monads and addition modulo M monads. These modulo classes are residue classes with respect to modulo M are semi group as well as monad. Identity for this addition modulo M is 0 class and multiplication modulo is 1 class of respective to 1. These are examples which we have to know. Next, our further discussion will be based on the homomorphism, how homomorphism we have to define and what properties and theorems will be true for these homomorphisms. Let me come for homomorphism on semi group. Suppose that we have a semi group and then a homomorphism defined on semi group G1 to G2, and also it may be defined as G1 to G1. एक सेमी ग्रुप से दूसरे सेमी ग्रुप पे होमोमॉर्फिज्म डिफाइन कर सकते हैं, एक सेमी ग्रुप से उसी सेमी ग्रुप पे होमोमॉर्फिज्म डिफाइन कर सकते हैं. इस डेफिनेशन के आधार पे होमोमॉर्फिज्म के कैटेगरीज हो जाती हैं. होमोमॉर्फिज्म हम सिंपल कहेंगे, उसमें एक स्पेशल कैरेक्टर आएगा तो उसको ईपीमॉर्फिज्म कहेंगे, उसमें एक और कैरेक्टर आएगा तो उसको मोनोमॉर्फिज्म कहेंगे, उसमें कुछ और कैरेक्टर आएगा तो आइसोमॉर्फिज्म कहेंगे, स्पेशल हो जाएगा तो इंडोमॉर्फिज्म कहेंगे, और स्पेशल हो जाएगा तो ऑटोमॉर्फिज्म कहेंगे. तो होमोमॉर्फिज्म कि ये जो कैटेगरीज हैं, इन कैटेगरीज को हमारे बच्चों को दिमाग में पहले रखना पड़े. फर्स्ट कीप इन योर माइंड, we are going to learn, we are going to study these type of terminology which will be useful in further analysis. Come on boys. First we define definition number 1. S, O and T star be two semi groups, then a mapping denoted by G from S to T such that for every AB in S, operation A operation B, that is the resultant of element, G is mapping operated on A operation B gives G operated on A and G operated on B with operation in T, that is GA star GB, that is G of A operation B equal to GA star GB, that is preservance of operation, then it is called semi group homomorphism. It is a mapping may be anywhere when it has preserving the operations in both the semi groups, then such mapping is called semi group homomorphism. Mapping has changed his name, that is homomorphism means operation association with mapping is defined. Further, if there is a map with operation condition, it is homomorphism. Written on board, it is homomorphism. Map may be 1 1 onto, many 1 into. 4 type of mapping are there. A map which is onto, that is G is onto, then there is special character onto-ness of a map. Map is onto, that is called onto mapping, having preservance of operations. Special property of operations, that is given property G of A operation B equal to G A star GB, preserving the operation from SO to T star. Then this special mapping, special homomorphism is called EP morphism. Onto, homo is replaced by EP when map is onto. There may be question, there should be question. What will happen, sir, when map is 1 1? Let we see what will happen. ST are semigroups, G is mapping, preserving operation, and according to you, according to your idea, when map is 1 1, when map is 1 1, then it will known as monomorphism. Onto, for onto it is epimorphism, for 1 1 it is monomorphism. Again, idea should be there in your brain. Ideas are always arising in your brain. What will happen, sir, when there is group S and T, there is mapping G from S to T with preserving operation. Mapping is there, operation are preserved. Mapping is 1 1 as well as onto. 1 1 onto. Homomorphism is called isomorphism. Dear student, I would like to recall your memory here. 1 1 is also known as injective map. Injective, or sometimes it is injection. And G onto is known as surjective map. Surjective, that is surjection. A map which is 1 1 onto, injective, surjective, that is bijective. A bijective map is there satisfying the condition of homomorphism, then it is called isomorphism. EP and mono are clubbed together, they are resulting isomorphism. 1 1 onto homomorphism. If there is a map from S to T which is isomorphism, then S is called isomorphic to T. That is, S and T have both are equipotent, equivalent to each other. Number of elements in S and T are equivalent to each other. Both has the equal number of elements, same number of elements. Their cardinality will be same, because for 1 1 and onto, number of elements in both the sets should be equal. Both such sort of equivalent or equipotent sets. So isomorphic, when anybody says sets are isomorphic to each other, that is there is an isomorphism, that is there is 1 1 onto homomorphism between these two semigroups. Endomorphism, when it is homomorphism and T is subset of S, T is subset of S, then it is called endomorphism. Simple, T is subset of S, homomorphism is endomorphism. Next, proceed further. When T equal to S, T is subset of S, then endomorphism. T is equal to S, then it is called automorphism. Auto, from S to S, it is from S to S, that is called automorphism. And from set A to set A, semigroup S to semigroup S is called automorphism. Further we proceed. Homomorphism on monoid. We have discussed for semigroup. For monoid, how it will be defined? Very simple. There are two monoids. Monoids are denoted by S, comma operation, comma identity element. In monoid, there is extra property, that is identity element. It has to be shown in the structure. T star and E dash. E dash is identity for star in T. E is identity for operation O in S. There is mapping G from S to T, which is preserving the operations G of A operation B equal to G star GB. Second condition, image of E equal to E dash, that is called identity goes to identity. Identity is mapped to identity. Identity is related to identity. Both monads having identity under the mapping, both identities should be related to each other by GE equal to E dash. Then it is called monad homomorphism. If identity not goes to identity, then it is not monad homomorphism. Note it carefully. Definition means definition. Both the conditions should be satisfied. Likewise, for the same property, we have defined different terms used for map is 1-1, map is onto, map is 1-1 onto, T is subset of S, T equal to S. These are 5 special characters which we have defined for semi-group homomorphism. The same things we have to define for monad homomorphism, and parallel definition will be there. Due to that, I would like to recall these things in speed. And onto homomorphism is called epimorphism. A 1-1 homomorphism is called monomorphism. It is on monad. Every homomorphism is discussed on monad. A 1-1 and onto homomorphism is called isomorphism, which we have earlier seen. In monad, special property E goes to E, E is related to E, E mapped on E dash, that is called monad isomorphism. S is subset of T, then it is called endomorphism, monad endomorphism. S equal to T, T equal to S, then it is called automorphism on monad, given monad. These are special defined on semigroups as well as on where monads. Dear students, dear participants, dear viewers, we have discussed a lot about monomorphism, homomorphism, epimorphism, isomorphism, endomorphism, automorphism. These are types of homomorphism which one should know. Now, their properties, homomorphism, properties of homomorphism, these are types of homomorphism. These are types. What will be their special properties? These properties we have to show with the help of theorems. So, let me discuss basic theorems on homomorphism on semigroup. ST and V, there are 3 structures, S comma O, T comma star, V comma hash. Any notation should be, operation should be noted by anyone. You may note S1, O1, S2, O2, S3, O3. Here STV. Then composition, F is a map homomorphism from S to T, G is homomorphism 2 to V. Then their composition, F composite G will be mapped from homomorphism from S to V, is a semigroup homomorphism. Very simple idea, very simple thing, very simple property, very simple theorem. It is be noted as composition of semigroup homomorphism is a semigroup homomorphism. Composition of monad homomorphism is a monad homomorphism. This is the property. Composition of mapping is a mapping. Composition of homomorphism is homomorphism. Composition of epimorphism is epimorphism. Composition of automorphism is automorphism. Composition of any one is any one. This is the composition of mappings. Proof is very simple. Consider for preservance of operations under the F composite G. F composite G will be defined on A operation B, which will be F will be operated on A operation B. We will get FA star FB. G will be operated on FA and FB. It will give G of FA hash G of FB, and F and G are associated to each other. We will get F composite G operated on A has F composite G operated on B. Very simple, one line answer. Hence, F composite G is a semi-group homomorphism. For second result, second theorem, what will be that theorem? S, O, E and T star E dash be two monoid homomorphism. F be monoid homomorphism, then we have Fe equal to E dash. There are two monoids and there is a monoid isomorphism. Yes, F from S to T is isomorphism. Means 1 on 2 homomorphism is there. Then what will be image of E? Very simple. Image of E will be E dash. Does image of E will be other anything? Then mapping is on 1 on 2, therefore it will be E dash, but you have to show it. How you have to show it? Suppose that there is another image FA. Fe has value E dash as well as another value. Yeah, I have to solve this with the help of Fe equal to E dash. Fa equal to B, it is sure. B equal to Fa, no doubt. A can be written as A operation E because E is identity. When F will be operated on two elements with operation A operation E, it will be transferred to Fa star Fe. Also we have B equal to B star V dash E dash. B is Fa, Fa star E dash in both the line above and below. B equal to B and Fa star Fe equal to Fa star E dash. Fa will cancel out and we get Fe equal to E dash. Simple theory for ST homomorphism, then Fe equal to E dash will be happen. Theorem 3. S star be a semi-group. There exists a homomorphism F from S to collection of all mappings from S to S, S power S. That is S power S means collection of all mappings from S to S. Collect all mapping from S to S and there is S. Define a map. Then if S is a semi-group, then according to this theorem, there will be a function, there will be a mapping, there will be a homomorphism from S to collection of all mappings, that is S power S. You may prove it by knowing the result. You will be able to prove this result by elementary steps. Theorem number 4. Let me proceed for theorems. First of all, we should have results, problems. Then we will try to solve these problems. Theorem number 4. S star be a semi-group. No doubt. Then there exists a homomorphism F from S to S power S. And if GS be image set of S such that GS is subset of S power S, then G from S to GS is an EP morphism. Statement is creating a confusion. There should be no confusion at all. We have a set S, another set is S power S. There are two sets. Here is S, here is S power S. Define a map from S to S power S. This map is called F. if there is image set GS of S such that GS is subset of S power S. Here, attention please, I would like to attention dear student. Here in place of F we have to write G. G is mapped from S to S dash S power S, that is homomorphism. Then GS will be image of S under the mapping G. GS will be subset of S power S. Then from S to S, S to GS, then G from S to GS will be an epimorphism. Epimorphism means what? Onto map or one map, you have to decide according to definition. Then we will have an epimorphism from S to GS when G from S to S power S is a homomorphism. Then we will have an epimorphism from S to GS. Next, theorem number 4. Let M E O be a monad, T E dash star be another monad, mapping F from one monad to another monad be onto homomorphism. That is epimorphism. Then when it is onto, then Fe equal to E dash will be happen. Image of E will be E dash. For onto homomorphism, it is necessary that Fe equal to E dash will be there. Further, theorem 6. Let F from S to T be a semigroup homomorphism. Theorem 5th is associated with monad homomorphism. Theorem 6 is associated with semigroup homomorphism. Then corresponding to F, there exists a congruence relation R on SO defined by A relative to B if and only if Fa equal to Fb. Congruence relation, important topic again entered here. That is, what will be congruence relation and how this congruence relation will be associated with homomorphism. A is congruently related to B when Fa equal to Fb, and if Fa equal to Fb, then A will be congruently related to B in a semigroup homomorphism. These theorems are further theorem number 7, that is important theorem. S star be a semigroup and R be a congruence relation. Attention please, we have to know, we have to define, you have to recall congruence relation. Then quotient set S, quotient R, S factor R, S upon R with operation in delta. Quotient S upon R with delta is a semigroup. Quotient semigroup. We will have a quotient semigroup. Also there exists a homomorphism. Then we have a set S to S star. With the help of congruence relation, we will get a quotient semigroup. Now we will define a map from semigroup S star to quotient semigroup S quotient R delta, which is called natural homomorphism. Special name, there will be a natural homomorphism from a set from a semigroup S star to another semigroup quotient semigroup S quotient R delta, and that is called natural homomorphism from S to S quotient R. These are 7 theorems which are very important. Among these, I have proved few theorems. You have need to prove another few theorems. We will proceed further. Up till now, I taught you, I shows you, I explain you different things. The remaining things which I have not explained, which I have not proved, you have to prove it by yourself. For self-study, I would like to refer further readings on discrete mathematics, J.P. Tremblay, C.L. Liu, Dr. H.K. Pathak, Professor whom to you know, your colleagues, your friends, they will guide, they will help to prove the results which I have not proved and the things which I have untouched. Both the things they will explain. Otherwise, Google uncle is there, YouTube is there. You have to visit there and find the further solutions, further information and knowledge regarding to homomorphism and their theorems and their proofs. With the help of these further reading, I have learned a lot from these things. You have to learn. It's your time. Next, in E lecture, in virtual classes, how is my performance? How is my lecture is effective? How I have to decide it? I have no need to decide how is it is effective, but you have need to decide how you have learned. आपने क्या सीखा, कितना सीखा इस लेक्चर से, इसका पता आपको कैसे चलेगा? मैं पता लगवा देता हूं, थोड़ा मैं कोशिश करता हूं कि आप पता लगाएं कि आपको कुछ समझ में आया या नहीं आया। आइए, एसेस योरसेल्फ, आप सेल्फ वैल्यूएशन कीजिए, अपनी कॉपी खोलिए, अपनी किताब खोलिए, अपने गूगल अंकल को खोलिए, सबको खोल के बैठे और इन प्रश्नों का उत्तर दें। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, सेमी ग्रुप n प्लस एंड t मतलब 0 to पॉजिटिव रियल्स मल्टीप्लिकेशन के साथ fx इक्वल टू e पावर x इज डिफाइंड। नेचुरल नंबर से e पावर x पे एक सेमी ग्रुप से दूसरे सेमी ग्रुप पे मैप डिफाइन किया गया है। क्या होगा? f11 होगा, f12 होगा, f11 एंड on2 होगा या ऑल ऑफ एबव होगा। सब कुछ सही है, ये आपको पता लगाना है। पता लगाते लगाते कहें on2 नहीं हो सकता, ऑल ऑफ एबव नहीं हो सकता, on2 नहीं तो 11 on2 नहीं हो सकता, तो जो बच गया f is 11। दिस इज द करेक्ट आंसर। इफ you are able to answer this, then you have learned something. Next. Okay. Next question. SOE T star E dash B two monads, F from S to T isomorphism. That is, if there is monad isomorphism, then F equal to E, F equal to E dash, F equal to A, F equal to A dash. Which statement is true for isomorphism on monads? Then F A dash not correct, F equal to is not correct, F equal to is not correct. Remaining F equal to E dash in very early definition of monads homomorphism we had. This is the necessary condition for monad homomorphism. Next question, very simple. Element in a semigroup is idempotent element. A square equal to 1, A square equal to E, A square equal to A square, all of the above. What will be there? A square equal to A is called idempotent element. G from S to T semigroup, semi homomorphism. A is idempotent in S, then GA will be idempotent in S, T, ST, TS. Okay. G from S to T be semigroup homomorphism. S be a commutative, then semigroup TO is commutative. होमोमॉर्फिज्म कम्यूटेटिव प्रिजर्वेंस हो जाएगा कम्यूटेटिव। डियर स्टूडेंट, आपके क्वेश्चन होने चाहिए, हमारे आंसर होने चाहिए। इस स्पीड के साथ आपके क्वेश्चन आंसर आप हमें मेल कर सकते हैं। लास्ट स्लाइड टिकटिकी देवी करें कि आपका टाइम हो। लास्ट स्लाइड बहुत अच्छी जो आपके चेहरे पर मुस्कान लाती है, दैट इज थैंक यू स्लाइड। थैंक यू टू ऑल ऑफ यू। On behalf of Department of Higher Education, Madhya Pradesh Government, I would like to thank all the viewers and students. Thank you.